Search our hearts for our burning passion. Act on what you love. Your days are numbered. It's time for action. "246 years. 246 years is how long the United States has been an independent country. Another fact, 246 years is how long slavery lasted on U.S. soil. You guys ever feel as though you're stuck in a program and you're doing things not really being conscious of what you're doing, but it's deemed or accepted as the norm or okay? This is how I felt in high school when I would always say the Pledge of Allegiance, all the way up from pre-K when I was 3, all the way up until I was like 16. I would always say the Pledge of Allegiance, always looking at the flag with some sense of pride that I don't know where I got from. It just was in my heart. Until, I became more conscious of things that were happening in the country, more conscious of the history of, my people, and I started to feel different. I felt betrayed. I felt some sort of resentment. I felt conflicted, and I lost that hunger to stand up proudly and say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. What am I pledging to? What am I actually standing up for? Do I really feel one and united with the ideals of this country and everything that's happened? The real answer is no, I don't. So I stopped saying the pledge for a while, and I sat down, and various people sat down, and I just didn't feel the same no more. I would say it occasionally, but I lost that feeling for it. Now, today is the 4th of July, which is why I'm doing this video. And last night I did a celebration with one of my friends. I was watching fireworks, and I was sitting there. I was surrounded by, people of different cultures that had a greater appreciation for this country, and they were easily able to celebrate the independence and be so happy. But I'm like, why don't I share that same type of joy, same type of happiness? I feel out of place because at the same time, everybody's over here saying, America. I'm over here feeling like this is not a country of my own, even though I'm blessed to be a citizen and there are people in worse places. I'm not going to ignore that. America is a place now where you can freely chase your passions, chase your dreams, but they are hidden chains, hidden cages that I feel like my culture is bound in. July 4th is a holiday I've always felt conflicted about. And I became more conscious of this as I got older. And I began to realize, how can I celebrate this in a way to where I recognize my history, my lineage, and pledge allegiance to my people, so that way I don't feel out of place. I don't want to just be one of those people that are just in bars and, just drinking just to have a good time. What are we actually celebrating? What are we actually doing? I feel as though, why should I celebrate a country that doesn't celebrate people that are like me? So many things. My whole life I felt conflicted because, even my people haven't always accepted me for who I am just because I'm lighter skinned than them. And then I don't fit in with white people because I'm not white as well. So I've always felt like the middle child between two cultures, even though myself, I'm technically not biracial, but it's just the complexion I tend to have. And growing up, it makes you feel as though you hate yourself when nothing's really wrong with you. You are unique. Everyone is unique. You all have hidden skills, talents, and abilities that you should love yourself for and that you should be proud of. So I wrote this poem to describe in what I cannot fully articulate how I feel about July 4th. And here's what it says. No disrespect to servicemen and women of our country. I salute you. Why they call us black when we brown? I think it's because they know the darkness is the absence of light. And they think there's no hope for our future. What's worse, being bound in chains through slavery, or there being chains you can't see? Gentrification, reversing Roe v. Wade to keep the poor poor and the rich richer. trying their hardest to make our death come quicker. We will not be silenced. We have learned to use trauma as our fuel. But there's strength in vulnerability, strength in healing, strength in fortifying our minds. We can live in this world, but not be of this world. Replace hate with love, instability with security, insecurity with confidence. Let's not be zombies and blindlessly follow the fellow man. Search our hearts for our burning passion. Act on what you love. Your days are numbered. It's time for action. That's basically all I had to say about this holiday. I pray you guys celebrate safely with your families, and happy 4th of July. JB out.